What's going on, people, and welcome back to the channel. Manchester United 2, Brentford 1, and that was a little bit of an odd game to watch, I'm going to be honest, but that is Champions League football all but confirmed for Manchester United. I'm not entirely sure how many points we still need, whether it's 1, whether it's 2, but it is done, isn't it? Manchester United will be playing in the Champions League next season. And when I say that was a bit of a weird game to watch, Manchester United started this game like a house on fire. Exactly how I want them to start games at Old Trafford. Front-footed, energetic, aggressive. And we haven't really seen that. I'll be brutally honest. In the last 4, 5, 6 games, we haven't really seen that energetic start from Manchester United. So it was a real positive to see that. You get Amad Diallo with a chance early on, which Kobbie Mainoo is an absolute joke. The kid is generational, and that would have been one of the assists of the season. I hope Amad Diallo is getting some pelters in the changing rooms for that. But he misses a chance, and you sat there thinking, please don't let this be one of them days where you miss a couple of chances, Brentford come back into it. But no, we get the goal through Casemiro. Casemiro again from a header. It's just textbook Manchester United. It was slightly different this time in terms of we went to the back post, Maguire loops it back, Casemiro with a brilliant header, and that goes against what I said in the preview, because I said that set pieces wouldn't really be that big in this game because, you know, Brentford's manager, previous set piece coach, Brentford decent from set pieces. I think the third only in the Premier League to concede from set pieces. So I didn't think it was really going to be an avenue. But Manchester United, granted, give them created chances, from them set pieces. And that has been such a big part of our season. Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, that link up. I know it wasn't exactly that tonight, but that link up, that goal threat that Casemiro brings was vitally, vitally important all season and was again tonight. And then after that, you're thinking, right, we've started really bright, we've got a goal. Don't do what Manchester United do and fall back in and just look lethargic and poor. And I don't think it was necessarily that. People will think, oh, we dropped off, we did this and this. Brentford just came back into the game, and I think Brentford need some credit for that. They were decent in that 15 minutes to 40-ish minutes. I think United came back into it a bit later on in the first half. But Brentford pressured us. They put us under pressure. Lemens had a couple of chances to save. There was a couple of times Thiago got in behind and fluffed his lines. So we were on the back foot. I think Maguire and Heaven in the main dealt with Thiago. Like I say, there was a couple of chances where he went on the other side. But this is a player that scored 21 goals in the Premier League. You can't expect to just shut him down all game. So you're going into that first half and you're thinking, into the half time, and you're thinking, this could get a little bit ropey. This could get a little bit tasty in the second half. But credit to Michael Carrick. Manchester United come back out after the half time. We changed the shape. We changed it. Can I talk? We changed the shape slightly. And that really benefited in the midfield in terms of just making it a lot more compact, a lot more stodgy. Obviously, Mazraoui came on, Diallo comes off, and it stodged it up a little bit. And from that point onwards, Brentford really struggled to create any chances. Manchester United were trying to play on the transition, trying to just keep it ticking over, Kobbie Mainoo getting on the ball. And that second half seemed to just float by into nothingness. And it gets always at Old Trafford to the 85th minute, and something happens, something in the air, whether it's the opposition team or whether it's us, something just changes. And Brentford started coming back into it, and you're thinking, we're 2-0 up, we're fine. And then they get the goal. And that goal reminds me a little bit of the Luka Modric goal in the Champions League. Do you know when they came in the green kit, Ronaldo returns, all that type of stuff. And it's a brilliant strike, by the way, because when you first watch it, I was a little bit critical of Lemens. I was thinking, it's gone a little bit late there. But when you actually watch it, it comes through the crowd and it comes through with a lot of whip. And I don't think he's got any chance of stopping that. I'll be brutally honest. And then you sat there thinking, please no, United, please don't do this. Like, we want a chilled out end to the season. We just want to enjoy ourselves. And it became a little bit ropey towards the end, didn't it? And you sat there thinking, if we concede here, You then have to go into the next game and you're thinking about your points and all that type of stuff. But fortunately, Manchester United held on and we get the victory, 3 points. And I'll look at the league table quickly because I don't think that is confirmed in terms of Champions League. But it feels all but done, doesn't it? We're on 61, Villa are on 58. So it's not Is it confirmed? Brighton can still catch us, can't they, I think? Yeah. So we need one more point, effectively. So we're near enough there, which is good, is a positive. We can kind of turn our attentions now to the summer and just enjoy the rest of the season. It was, you think back to the Amarin, it feels like a million miles away from where we are now since Michael Carrick's come in. And for all of the talk that's going to be in the coming months about Michael Carrick, if it's not confirmed that he's the man, there's going to be so much transfer talk. There's going to be so much talk about players going out. Let's just enjoy this moment. We are in the Champions League. We're third in the league. We're playing decent football. Just enjoy it whilst we can, because there are so many worse teams in worse situations than what we are currently. So I think you have to sit back and just enjoy it. And also, enjoy Kobe Mainoo. Enjoy Kobe Mainoo whilst he was playing, because there was a time at the beginning of the season where that kid could have left this club and that would have been an absolute travesty. Genuinely, he is so good as a footballer, so good technically. His defensive game, I think, is improving. He's a joy to watch. And Bruno Fernandes now needs does he need two assists? Does he need to break the record, which is monumental? He's definitely going to do it, isn't he? Let's be honest. I think he could get them in the next game against the Scousers, which would be the cherry on the top for Bruno. He thoroughly deserves it. Thoroughly deserves it. But that's it. Champions League, back at Old Trafford. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought of the result. Let me know what you think of the performance. Who was your man of the match? For me, like I say, Kobe Mainoo. Casemiro was close in second place, I'd say. But yeah, Kobe for me. A decent-ish performance. A good result. Champions League, all but confirmed. I will see you in the next one. Over and out.